tough win, hard-fought win in the fourth quarter. A lot of things in the game to look at, a lot of things to be very proud of, and a lot of things to work on. But I'm proud of the guys, got the victory, and start getting ready for Buffalo. What questions you have?
John, how was kind of the atmosphere in the fourth quarter when things you had that big lead and then it started dwindling a little bit?
I thought everybody really got locked in on trying to get the job done. Everybody understood what needed to be done. You know, we're trying to get stops, and we're focusing on that, and we got back out there trying to end the game with the offense on the field.
What did you see from Lamar Jackson on that final drive? Big throw and then the run, obviously.
Yeah, I thought Lamar was just phenomenal throughout the game, and then took over the last drive. And I thought the big throw at the end, the big catches at the end. You know, Zay made that huge catch. Bate had a big catch. We had some big runs at the end too. We ran the ball well at the end, and to finish out that way was really important. You know, to win the game on offense at the end. And that's what they got done. So that's what you want to do that in that situation. Didn't really want it to get to that situation, but it did, and they came through.
John, a lot of the talk all week was about offensive line. You never said definitively there would be changes, but it was brought up a couple times. What made you stick with that group, and how pleased were you with how they performed to that?
I was pleased. I mean, what made me stick with it was they were doing so well. You know, run the ball, pass protection, everything was really. They were doing a really good job of blocking. He took care of their pass rushers, especially Micah. Did a great job there. So I just felt like it was no reason to make a change there. We had the possibility of rotating some guys in, but those guys were playing too well, I think, to do that.
Coach, did you view this as a must-win type game?
Well, we kind of look at every game. I think that's a good question. I'm sorry.
No, that was it.
Yeah, I mean,
Considering the record.
no. I mean, we consider every game a must-win. You know, but if you don't win a game, your season's not over. It's a lot of football to be played, and this is a very good football team. You know, you saw it out there. They're very capable. They're a very tough team. It's a tough environment to play in, and I just proud of the way our guys handle it. You know, we're trying to get a win every week. We're trying to be 1-0. The last week doesn't matter. The next week doesn't matter. It's this week that we're focused on. Lamar preaches it to the guys all the time. Proud of those guys. But to get the running game going the way we did with Derrick Henry and Justice, and the offensive line playing the way they did, they have 274 yards rushing, and to have Lamar take over the game the way he did. To me, that's our identity. That's our personality. We just got to keep building on that and keep doing everything better. I mean, penalties are a problem. Too many penalties. Oh, you can ask that question.
No, I wasn't going to ask that question. I was going to ask, you said from week to week it'll look different as far as who steps up. I mean, today Charlie Kohler had a big play, so did Nelson Aguilar. Is that kind of what you envision?
Yeah, give Falele credit.
Yes. Is that what you envision kind of offensively for this team?
It is. I mean, you see Nelson made the play, you know, down the sideline, ran all the way down to the 1 or 2 yard line. You see that Charlie made the play in the boot right in the case that Lamar hit him on. We want to use all of our guys. You know, we want to spread the ball around. We want to make it tough. We don't want them zeroing in anybody. We want everybody to take part.
John, you mentioned the penalties. Why do you think they keep happening?
I think we need to eliminate the penalties. That's what we need to do. And they're hurting us. They're costly. Whether you think they should be called or not, I'm sure we'll look at the tape. I'm sure there's some questionable ones. You guys might know more than I do. It doesn't matter. We've got to eliminate the penalties.
Joe, what do you think clicked to set up Derrick's game?
I'm sorry.
What do you think clicked to help set up Derrick's breakout game?
I think we blocked really well, and I think Derrick ran really well, and I think Lamar caused a problem for him too because they had to defend Lamar as well. You saw Lamar getting out and going the other way. He read all those plays really well. Some of those plays are read, some of them aren't. So this combination right here that's sitting here in this room is a tough one to defend.
John, do you think I don't know the kind of menu of run plays that you call for, but it seemed like he had some zone run plays where he could bounce it, bang it. I mean, do you feel like you wanted to give him more of those kind of runs?
Well, we've been running those all year so far, but if we had an opportunity, I think, to run more because we were having success, and it was pretty. We kept him off balance from a run defense standpoint for sure. And Lamar hit some timely passes, play action passes. Lamar kept him off balance. Derrick broke tackles. A couple times we had inside runs that bounced outside because of his vision and speed. Those are the things that that's what we want to do.
John, there's going to be a lot of tension on the fourth quarters. Do you think about maybe being more aggressive at times late in the fourth quarter?
Well, we did call blitzes in the fourth quarter, so just to kind of define it, we called blitzes in the fourth quarter. It wasn't that we were just playing coverage the whole fourth quarter. I don't know how many of it we called 4 or 5 blitzes.
What about offensively?
offensively, be more aggressive?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, you know what, I think you can look at that, but we were running the ball pretty darn good. And we did throw some play action pass, we had a boot in there. You get away from something that's clicking, then it's like, why are you getting away from something that's working for you too? So Lamar can beat you in all kind of different ways, and he did that today in the fourth quarter. I understand what you're saying, but I think you can always look back and say maybe a play call here that you want to have back based on the outcome of the play. But I don't feel too bad about it. We probably got a little conservative. I'll agree with that. I think it was for a reason with a big lead like that. We're burning the clock. I didn't go for a 4th and 1.5. Could have gone for it. I know Lamar wanted me to do it, but we punted it down in there. We stopped and they punted back to us and went down and scored a touchdown. So we kicked a field goal. We could have gone for the 4th and 3, but we wanted to go up 4 scores, and we missed. And that's not going to happen too often. So, sometimes you got to play that kind of game as well.
You have 2 more.
John, on the touchdown, I think it was the last one or second last one, it looked like Roquan and Marlon were talking. Is that like a coverage situation, or what happened there?
I'll see the tape. I'll have a better answer for you on Monday.
John, is it concerning for you that 2 straight weeks now you've basically forced the opposing offense into scripts where they only have to pass, and you haven't had a lot of luck in actually stopping them third quarter, fourth quarter?
We want to get those stops. We definitely want to get those stops. No doubt about it.
Thanks, Coach.
Okay, thanks.